Irontrader. This is the last call of the week here. So we're going to take a look here at crude oil and natural gas. But first of all, we're going to take a look here at NVDA, which their earnings are coming out next Wednesday on the 20th. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted for crude oil and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy something not from an ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have NVIDIA all stretched out nice here now. Again, okay, NVIDIA here is one of my favorite trades. I think it's going to be awesome even going forward here. Any kind of pullback is always a buying opportunity. Now, SpaceX and Elon Musk, they set up this big power station, and what are they going to use? The NVIDIA chips, okay? So keep this always in mind. A lot of people are going to get on this bandwagon, this Blackwell chip. It's going to be awesome going forward. So just have a little patience with this. I'm long the stock, and I also trade it. Okay, now we look at the big picture here. What we have is a low, a higher low, a higher low, a higher low. Very, very bullish. Bottom left, upper right. This is exactly what we want to see. Now we got a little sell-off here today. It's still really no big deal because you got to let's look at here. Now the Nasdaq is down 440. The Dow's down 275. And you'll probably creep up here, you know, into the closing here. A little short covering, as they say. Okay. What we're looking for here is on this candle here is I was pointing out this gap here. If you watch my videos at that 141.96, and then we had that fill at 140.37. Now we look at today, we had a low of 140.08. So now this gap here is filled. Very, very nice. And now we don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's take a look here at the downside here first. So we want to obviously look at today's low. That's 140.08. Then we can just follow these candles down here. You got 137.33. We look at the bottom here. You got 135.57. We come over here. You got 134.57. And then we're going to come right at the bottom of this candle at 132.11, which is right there is that price channel. Okay. Now they got the 50-day sitting right below that bad boy, sitting at 130.95. That's going to create really good support here for this. And then if that's lost, we got 124.78, which is your 100-day here, okay? So let's just see how that all shakes out. Now, upside, we're going to see how she closes today, if we can get a little rally into the close. But this is what we're looking for right here, is this 142 flat. That's going to be very, very key. If we can get above that here, then we're going to look for this 8-day. You're looking at 146.25. We get above that, we have the guy 149.77 level here. Now, there is a little bit more defined area, kind of a situation going on here. But realistically, you know, this stock moves. And when it moves, okay, it moves both directions here. But right now, this is a very, very bullish chart. Now, if you look at what we have going on here, this was actually a negative divergence. I pointed this out here. See where we have this high. Okay, we had this high, but we had a higher high going into that 149 area, but we had a lower high here. See, this is one of the first tells here. See that negative divergence, okay? See, negative divergence. As we're going up higher here, we're going down lower there. So always use that RSI, not just for the relative strength, but always look for divergences, and that gives you a tell that this is going to sell off here. Plus, when you look at you see where we all get in this rate in the same area. Look, it's the same thing we had here. It's the same thing that we had here. Okay, so when you see this, eventually, if it can't pop through, it's going to come down. Okay, the same way here. It couldn't pop through, it's going to come down. Now, pop through, couldn't come down. Now, let's see if we can get down to the next level here. Now, your green area, you're pretty much side by side. Green just a little bit below the red. That's not showing much. That could reverse right back up here. So realistically, what you want to watch is the key levels here is 142.01, and then we have 146.26, and then 149.77. That's the upside. Downside is watch today's low. If that is lost here, we follow these candles down until we get to that price channel at 132.11, and we get to that 50-day at 130.96. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, crude oil here. I told you here, I don't know about the last week. Ever since the election, I have a short on the crude, okay, and I'm scalping it on the long side if it warrants it, okay. Right now, the SEO is working really, really good. You're up about 3.5%. Very, very nicely here, okay. I can't see where this here was the war premium, hurricane, war premium, war premium. Now we have this sideways action, but you got all these key levels here, okay? We have this 8-day. That's going to be key on the upside. Now, when you open those futures open there on Sunday night, 69.30, this will be lower, okay? And then we have your 21-day, 69.76. that will be lower. And then we have your 50-day right up there at 70.52. But as long as this price is below that 8-day, okay, she's going sideways to down. It's just that simple. So today we had a low here of 66.82. We came in very, very close to this price channel here at 66.72. So you came within 10 cents. That is going to be your key support level. If that is lost, you're going to come right here to this bad boy at 66.33. Then we're going to come right down to here, 65, 63, and then here's your retest at 65.27. We go lower than that there. You got 64, and then you got 63, 64. I have that all posted at the end of this video, all your support levels. So no worries, just look at that, and that's where she's going to be going. Okay. Now green below the red here. That's always a bearish sign. That's not good. RSI here rolling over. There's no divergences, no nothing. This is just going lower here. The key is it has to hold right there. It has to hold at 66.72. If not, it's going to go lower. Now, again, I don't want to harp on this, but when you have a new administration coming in here, he wants to be pumping more crude oil, but at a lot less price. Okay, so always remember that. Right now, we're pumping about 13.4, 13.5 million barrels a day. I think he wants to get up to that to between 14.5 to 15 million barrels per day. Plus, he's going to unleash all that LNG for natural gas. So natural gas is probably going to be the winner out of this here. But again, I just say, just always remember when an administration comes in here, what is their goals? What are they doing? What do you know what I'm saying? So always keep that in mind here. But I just think crude oil is going to go looks much going to look lower here unless there's something would happen. You get a war situation going on here. You know, then you can rise on up here. But now you got everything rolling over here. Plus the seasonality is not in your favor. Okay, natural gas here. This actually was a really, really good trade. I scalped UNG twice there today. It was really, really a nice, good trade. I was looking on the long side because we're getting too close to that 21-day to take it down any shorter. Now you can see where it held it today, got low up at 2.68. This is what we're looking for right here, these levels here, okay? This 2.65 level. This is what we're looking for. And obviously it held that level, which is obviously your 21-day. But very, very nicely, it held that level and then it rallied up here. And now the price is above this key level here, 2.814. That is always very, very good. You're sitting at 2.825. Now, again, what we got to do on the upside, we got to look obviously at today's high, looking at that 2.83, which is basically right there. Your next level here is going to go right there. It's going to be at 2.85. And then we just start rolling it on up here. You have 2.91. We have 2.95. We're going to come up here. You have 2.98. And then your retest test at 3.02. We have to see what the reaction is when it gets there. Because right there, what we had is 3.019. 3.02, and then she fell off here, kind of like a double top situation, and then sold down. Okay, so we got to see how that all shakes out. So watch those futures on Sunday night. If this thing can rally up, get above that 302, then right here, look right to the left of the chart, 3.159. Say call it 3.16. Right there. That's going to be your next target on the upside. Yeah, we have some smaller levels here. You got 3.09 there, and then you also have 3.13. But eventually, that's where you're going to go, is that 3.15. Very, very simple, just like we had here. Okay, you went 3.019. What do we have here? 3.013, and then we just a little bit higher at 3.02 level. Okay, so always look at this at the top of that channel. That's why we use these price channels. Makes life a lot easier. Okay. Watch those futures at 6 o'clock there. I always have a video there for you on Sunday night before 7 to get you all ready up for Monday morning. But realistically here, I'll be going out flat. Okay, I'm flat right here on natural gas. I have no position. I am short crude, and I am flat here on natural gas. I'll see how this all shakes out because natural gas is one of those things that it always gives you a chance to get in. That's the beauty of it, okay? So right now, we're holding this 2.184. That's going to be very key. If we can keep on rolling, well, we just follow the candles. But your big target is 3.02, okay? Very, very simple. You crack above, then you just look right to the left of the chart. Boom, there's your target area, okay? Very, very simple, okay? So that's what we're looking at here. Downside, obviously, you just want to watch today's candle. That's going to be very key. And then we have that 21-day, 2.65, and then we have that 8-day or 50-day at 2.60. Okay, very nice. Now, 55 here, you got plenty of room to run to the upside. Green is still over your red. That shows that it's bullish here. We had a nice, good reversal candle today, and I think she's just possibly going to go higher. Now, natural gas should be in pretty good favor here because if they get those pipelines going, you start pumping out some LNG here, you start shipping this out, you know, you got to get more of a direct supply though for natural gas. And I think natural gas could go a little bit higher here, but I think crude is on its way down, kind of a situation. Remember OPEC meeting there on December 1st there. I don't see where that now. They already lowered today. They lowered their estimates for 2025 and what they're going to produce. And if the U.S. right now is pumping more than Saudi Arabia, it's pumping more than Russia here at 13.5 million barrels a day. So I think we're going to be is like the energy capital here, going on strong. Okay. All right. That's what I got for you. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I'll see you Sunday night, and we'll take a look there at crude and natural gas and get you all set up for Monday. All right. Thanks for watching.